The UK is really cold at the minute. When I say really cold, I mean really cold. I mean, I'm sure it's colder in other countries as a standard, but for the UK, this is chilly. It's windy too. We've got a storm, so you'll be stood there and suddenly you get smacked in the face by a load of snow. It's quite refreshing. I've been making good use of my Greenland boots, which I bought for my trip, because they are non-slippery, they are toasty warm, but they're pretty difficult to get off my feet at the end of the day. A bit difficult to take off. I love the snow. I have done ever since I was a kid. It always used to snow around my brother's birthday in February, and it's done it again. I love the fact that you feel like a child and you want to run outside and do things. But it's definitely colder and more uncomfortable than it was when I was a kid. I remember it being soft and not very wet. And now it's definitely, you get soggier. But it just makes me want to run around and make snowmen and annoy people with snowballs all the time. But I've had to be really careful because I don't want to fall over and hurt my neck more. So I've just been walking like Bambi and picking my way across the snow so I don't fall down. But I haven't been in work for probably about a week, and I've chosen the 2 snow days that everyone else has got off. No one else is in the office really, to go into the office, which is insane behaviour. So I'm kind of sort of sat there on my own with not really anyone else around. But I've got a couple of meetings, so I sort of need to be in really, but I've chosen poorly basically. So yeah, in summary, I like the snow. It's pretty. I know that it can be quite dangerous to people with long-term health conditions who perhaps can't afford heating and things like that, so I hope everyone is safe and warm in their houses. People can afford fuel and are looking after themselves, and no one's alone and scared of the cold. Just wear lots of layers, because the heat gets trapped in between the layers, the air gets trapped in between the layers. Get some of those little hand warmer things, the ones that you crack and they heat up your hand. They're brilliant. I also have this thing that I put in the microwave that I can put on my neck, which is lovely and warm. It's got like beans inside it. I think you can get them on the internet. But just wear sensible shoes with a grip, or use sandpaper to scruff up the bottom of shoes that don't have grips. It'll help a little bit. Just try and stay as warm as you can. Alcohol will make you feel like you're warmer, but it actually drops your body temperature a little bit as well, so you can get yourself in a pickle if you think that alcohol heats you up, so be careful with alcohol. Try and eat nice warm food. Eat lots of soup. Although soup isn't really someone with Parkinson's friend, is it, a lot of the time, so scratch that one. Pretend I didn't say it. But yeah, just try and stay at home if you can. Have someone come in and check if you're alright, if you live on your own. And just be warm. It'll be spring soon, don't worry. Honestly, I promise.